About time you got married.
I know.
About time she made an honest man out of you. On third down, they stay on the ground. Skyview's put it up 4 times, but they've been keeping it on the ground. Watts picked up a yard, and that's it. 0 for 3 on third downs for Skyview, and they're going to have to kick.
Let me tell you something. You'll never feel so old as when you're standing in a bridal dress shop watching your daughter try on a wedding dress.
What if I ask my wife to take care of that so I don't have to?
Well, I happen to be close to it. They were in Ogden, so my wife invited me over, and I should have just said no.
You should have told her you were busy playing golf with me.
Oh, I'll remember that. But Fuller almost gets there.
Yeah, Fuller just about did. And Hall takes it over his shoulder. That was a spiral punt. Hall steps out of a couple of tackle attempts up to the 39-yard line, and that's where Mountain Crest will take over with 52 seconds left in the first period, leading by a touchdown.
Eddie Hall with a great return there, and that was a very difficult catch with the spiral over his shoulder. Picks up about, did you say 15 yards? Every yard he picks up on the punt return is less he's got to pick up on the offense.
That's right. He doesn't care. They're all going in his stat line.
Yep.
Now the other Valley team, Logan, is hosting Bonneville, playing Bonneville tonight. They've got an early lead on them. That Logan offense looks like a juggernaut.
Yeah, DJ Nelson leads all 4A in touchdowns.
Hall looking deep again, going for Pututau, and Pututau was back hand fighting with the DB.
Pututau just kind of jogging.
Yeah, he acted like he didn't think it was coming to him.
Yeah.
It's only the second incompletion that Hall has thrown. 3 wide receivers to the near side, and Richardson in the backfield with Hall. Richardson picks up the blitz. Hall gets rid of it. Fuller's trying to come back for it. Can't get there. A whole lot of contact and no flag. Could have called it either way there, and that's probably why they didn't call anything.
Yeah. Now Garth Jolly, number 9, has to go back and just stick his hands up because he has no idea where that ball is coming down. Eddie Hall throws a duck. Take a look at Jolly's hands right there. Knocks it down, turns around his head at the last second, knocks it down, and Fuller can't get back to it.
Jolly had his hands all over Fuller. Fuller gave Jolly a shove, and
yep.
Again, the Mountain Crest sidelines asking for PI, and the Skyview sidelines asking for PI, and the back judge is explaining to both sides why he didn't call it. Third down. Hall short of the markers, and it's incomplete anyway. So 3 straight incompletions for Mountain Crest on that possession, and they'll kick it away. And they had the ball for only 19 seconds. Took it over with 52 seconds to play in the quarter. Now it's now 33 seconds. Hall drops the snap. Now he's running for his life, and he finally kicks it away. It's not going to be a deep kick. And it takes a Mountain Crest bounce into Skyview territory to the 48-yard line. So disaster averted there by the quick legs of Eddie Hall.
That was a great save.
There's another one of those Mountain Crest juniors, Eddie Hall, just a junior, taking over for Alex Caressa. I think they're redshirting kids out there.
I think so too. You can play 7 years, man.
Got medical red shirts. We got hardships. The young team, we told you at the outset, it's a very young team. Carver gets to the second level, picks up 6. Best run of the night for Skyview.
Boy, and he gets stuck by Zach Kimball.
16, Zach Kimball.
That'll be the last play of the first period. Mountain Crest leads at the end of 1, 7-0.
Wrecking for the home. One of the reasons I really enjoy banking at Lewiston State Bank is because I enjoy the friendly service. They know me by name, they know who I am, and they know what my business is, and that is very important to me.
I've been banking at Lewiston State Bank for about 9 years, and we love it. They know who I am.
We are proud to have been serving our customers for over 100 years with personalized, friendly service. Please come in and meet your new friends at Lewiston State Bank.
Well, Carver on 2nd down and 3 tried to go down the sideline. It was nearly picked off. Nice coverage out there for Mountain Crest. I think that was Herbert that was out on that coverage. He had a couple of tough plays back-to-back last week, did Herbert, and if this was him, he makes up for last week with this one right there. He just about brought that in.
Yep, number 11.
Carver 2 of 5 for 2 yards.
No 3rd down conversions as yet.
No, they're 0 for 3.
This is their 4th chance of the game.
11 total yards. 13 total yards in the first quarter for Skyview. Garrow, a hard runner. I think I'd give him the ball a little bit more.
Yeah. If you're going to run like that, run downhill. He almost gets dropped to the ground, puts his left hand out, holds himself up, and not only picks up the 1st down, but even more yardage. Take a look at this right here. His left hand hits the ground as he's going down. Ooh, his knee was down.
His knee was down.
Ooh.
But he still would have had the 1st down.
Yeah.
At that. But that's good hard running there, and Garrow in one play picks up almost as much yardage as Skyview had the entire first quarter. A 12-yard run. Carver over the middle. Has a man. What a hit. But hanging on to the ball out there was Larson.
Zach Kimball is punishing people tonight. Another junior for Mountain Crest. Take a look at this hit right at the end, and you're right. Great job hanging on to the ball. Boom.
14 yards. Kimball a little slow to get up, but he's still out there on the field. He thinks it's Tuesday, but he's still out there.
What's your favorite food? Crowbar.
Holland. Here's the inside give. Going nowhere.
I think they've watched a little tape on Carver, and
that was Garrow that gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Ball carrier number 20, Sean Garrow. Correction, ball carrier Nick Carver.
Was it Carver? I swore they give it to Garrow.
Well, they faked out the PA announcer too.
Yep. Carver's going to throw to Wells. Wells makes one man miss. Makes another miss. Gets walloped down inside the 20. And it's going to bring up 3rd down after a 6-yard gain.
Brought up by number 6, Martini Patu.
Good hard running. Wells stays in bounds. Avoids the 1st tackle, 3rd tackle, and that's one thing if you're Mountain Crest you do not want to see is a bunch of missed tackles, but good footwork by Wells.
Putu Tau ends up finally putting Wells on the ground. 3rd and 7 at the Mountain Crest 19-yard line. Garrow motions out. The slot man's open. They go to Garrow, and it's picked. Putu Tau's out there. There's a flag way back at the 5, but it came after the interception, and another flag out at the 34-yard line that came after the play. Take a look at the replay while they sort things out on the field.
And that ball just floated, and Garrow can't get to it in time. Putu Tau, who's nearly 6'6", tracks that one down and runs it back.
Yeah, Giro came free. If you hit him early, you've got him in the seam. If you go late, then that's what happens. The illegal use of the hands on Mountain Crest.
After the catch.
After the catch, the other penalty must have been against Skyview because they're picking that one up. It would have been a hold against Skyview or something. They're picking that one up. So Mountain Crest will have the ball, but they'll be deep in their own side of the field at the 7-yard line. There's 59, Christiansen. That kid.
Oh, look at 51, Bitters.
Is Jai-Hughes.
So 51 is Christiansen, 59 is Bitters.
Excuse me, that's right.
They're both huge. The poor lunch ladies at Mountain Crest. Got to lift those bales of alfalfa.
Christiansen, just a sophomore.
That's a D1 body.
Hall flicks it back to Pututau, and the pursuit was there. Everybody staying home, and he's snowed under back near the goal line.
I think Pututau was looking to throw that ball.
That's what it looked like almost.
Take a look here as the pitch comes to Pututau. As he's coming around, he kind of moves the ball around a little bit and sees the coverage coming. I better tuck this away and try and get any yardage.
4-yard loss. The officials are out there talking about something. Meanwhile, the clock's running. Now they stop it. They won't let them snap the ball, and the clock was running the whole time. Not sure what they're talking about.
Well, that makes 2 of us. Probably more than 2 because everybody's got the same look on their face.
I can say that makes about 5,000 of us. The far side bleachers where the Mountain Crest fans sit are completely full. The bleachers here on the west side completely full, and there's people sitting down and around on the track watching. Hall will give it and cut down after a short gain. I believe it was Carlson. It was Carlson.
Wrapped up number 25, Cole Bangeter. 3rd and 15.
No score or no gain for Carlson.
That's a long 3rd down and 15 deep in your own end zone.
See what Mountain Crest dials up here. See if that Skyview defense, if they can make a stop, they could set their offense up in awfully nice field position. Mountain Crest running with 2 tight ends. Hall looks at the crossing pattern to Pututau, and he's upended.
Well, let's see that again. It looked like Skyview was there a little bit early, but I could be mistaken. I usually am.
Yeah, he looked like he was already
Down
on his knees.
Getting some contact. No, that's pretty good
play.
Pretty good play.
That was Million Chantry. So Eddie Hall with his heels at the back of his own end zone. Gets it away, and a pretty good kick. Connor Christensen, return man, takes it to the 35-yard line. And Skyview in good field position with 7:33 to play in the first half. Hey, everybody's talking about the big college game this week, Utah State versus BYE. I predict that Utah State wins that matchup handily. There's a couple other inconsequential teams playing.
Yes. Well, I did wear my red in honor of the team that I would like to see win.
Some up-and-comer front-runner fan team and some blue team, charter school or something down in Provo. And I was going to say, you wear all your red, so I know who you're pulling for this weekend, huh?
That is true.
Watts picks up about 3.
I'm an Aggie through and through, but this weekend I'll root for the Utes.
Really?
Yep.
Well, that's crazy because
why? BYU stole our colors.
I'm rooting for the Earth to open up and swallow